Science and Discovery, Density Stack Rainbow, Cups. In the bustling town of Scienceville, every Monday was special. It was Science and Discovery Day at the local school. The children gathered around their teacher, Mrs. Sparkle, eager to learn something new. Today's experiment was going to be fascinating. Density stack rainbow cups. Mrs. Sparkle picked up a clear cup and filled it halfway with water. She asked the class, "What happens when I place a red ball in this cup?" The children eagerly waited for her answer. As she dropped a red ball into the cup, the children gasped as it sank to the bottom. "The red ball is denser than the water," explained Mrs. Sparkle. "This means it has more mass for its size." Next, Mrs. Sparkle filled another cup halfway with water and asked the class to predict what would happen when she added the blue ball. The children thought hard, some whispering to their neighbors. As soon as she dropped the blue ball into the cup, the children watched in awe as it gently floated above the red ball. "The blue ball is less dense than the water and the red ball," explained Mrs. Sparkle. With excitement in the air, Mrs. Sparkle handed each child a set of rainbow cups, along with different liquids like oil, salt water, and honey, as well as balls of varying colors and densities. The children eagerly began to create their own density stacks. As the children worked on their density stacks, they discussed what happened in each experiment. They marveled at how some balls sank while others floated, and at the different ways the liquids mixed or didn't mix. One little girl looked confused as her ball didn't sink or float in the cup she filled with honey. Mrs. Sparkle walked over and explained that honey is less dense than water, so even though it was denser than the ball, it still floated. As the class completed their experiments, they eagerly showed off their density stack rainbow cups to each other. They marveled at the different ways their cups looked and how some balls sank and others floated. With everyone gathered around, Mrs. Sparkle asked the children to share what they had learned about density today. The children enthusiastically spoke about how some things are denser than others, and how you can see this by observing whether they sink or float in liquids. With their newfound knowledge of density, the children left school that day more curious than ever. They couldn't wait to come back on Tuesday to continue learning about the fascinating world of science. The children left school that day with their minds buzzing with questions and excitement for tomorrow's lesson. They knew they had only scratched the surface of the wonders of science, and they couldn't wait to continue discovering new things.